Hello and welcome to Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia. I am your host for this special Naughty Audies edition of Game 10, Drinky Milkshake Face. I drink it up! Anyway, welcome to a fun special episode of Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia. It seems to be a trend lately. Game 8, we had the 80s episode. Game 9, we had the 90s episode. So guess what? Our 10th episode, I can't believe we're in double digits now. Our 10th episode will be the Naughty Audies. All of these questions for this episode will be the year 2000 to the year 2009. And with that, the fake microphone goes away and we start introducing our contestants. And I'm going to start with the person that came in second place the last episode. Here she is, Katie. Katie, how are you doing today?
Good.
Yeah?
It's been a rainy day, so I'm glad to see people's faces.
It has. It's been very, very drizzly in our parts where we are from. Maybe not so much some of the other contestants in some of the other states. You lucky dogs having better weather than us. Katie, you rocked the final round of the 90s. You had all of the possible points. You had 36 points. That's 12 plus 12 plus 12. What was your secret in that round?
I was able to study a lot of the game show or the award show information for the game.
Yeah, the categories.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll see
every so often. Yeah, I've finally figured it out. If I give you all a little bit of a heads up of something that's coming up in the game show, maybe that might improve performance a little bit. Who's to say? It's like knowledge is power and power is knowledge and knowledge is power and power is love and fear leads to hate. No, I don't know. Anyway,
it's like quit.
Katie, we're happy to have you back. Very, very happy to have you. So we're gonna go on to our next contestant. And he came in third place the last episode. Let's go to DJ Uncle Tay. Which way is he? He's DJ Uncle Tay. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. You got a brand new camera, as I understand it. Is that correct?
I do. I don't know if I like it or not. There's a weird panoramic effect.
It's a bit of a Fish Islands kind of deal, like a Busta Rhymes video.
I know. Just
both your hands where my eyes can see.
Just call me Yorgos Lanthimos.
Yeah, give me some more. We're happy to have you, DJ Uncle Tay. I don't know. That video is probably more the last decade from than what we're doing. Oh, I forgot to ask everybody so far. Let's go back to Katie real fast. Katie, do you have a favorite movie from the year 2000 to 2009?
I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head right now.
Oh, well.
It's probably one of the Harry Potters, but...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is a franchise that showed up a lot in the Naughty Audies, those Harry Potter movies. Mm-hmm. It even leaked over into the very next decade, just a little bit, just a smidge there. DJ Uncle Tate, going to you. Do you have a favorite movie from that decade?
The only thing that popped off the top of my head was Princess and the Frog, and I can't remember if that was 2009 or 2010. So It might not even be an answer.
I want to say it's 2009.
I believe it's 2009.
Yeah.
Okay, so
my
it works.
Fact checker.
I really enjoyed Princess and the Frog.
There you go. Let's go on and show you our fact checker while we're in between contestants here, and he's already helping us out, so we might as well bring him on. Jonathan Von Dutch Potatoes. How you doing today, Jonathan Von Dutch Potatoes?
I'm doing great. Reliving one of my favorite decades, the Naughty Audies. A lot happened in the life of Jonathan Von Dutch Potatoes from 2000 to 2009. So it's fun to join that time in my life once more.
Well, we're happy to have you. Do you have a favorite movie of the Naughty Audies?
I do, but I think it may come up as an answer later on. So I don't want to give anything away.
Well,
so
maybe.
I'll just say that.
It might
maybe
not.
when that answer comes up, I'll be like, "This is your Easter egg. This is my favorite movie."
Ooh,
so we'll see.
Enticing.
Something to stay tuned for. Something to stay tuned for.
I like it a lot.
Confirmed. Princess and the Frog, 2009.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, we are happy to have Jonathan Von Dutch Potatoes. We're happy to have Katie. We're happy to have DJ Uncle Tay Tay. And we're also happy to have this next gentleman. He's gunning for a spot in that season finale, just like the other two are, and the other person yet to be named. Here he is, the chef.
What
Chef,
up?
how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great.
All right,
Great,
you know what I'm
just
gonna
like
ask
Tony
you.
the Tiger.
Speaking of tigers and orange cats, you know what I'm going to ask you. Where is Jack? We want to see Jack.
Jack is right here. I'll get him. Oh, I know. I woke you up.
Oh, he
I
was
woke
asleep.
you
Oh,
up.
sorry.
Oh, yeah, he was
Precious
asleep.
little baby.
He's just a little baby. Mm-hmm.
He's getting
Jack,
big.
this is your decade. This is when the first Pirates of the Caribbean came out, 2003.
We named the kitty Jack.
Yeah, little Captain Jack Sparrow. We wanted to make sure you were around for it, buddy. All right, we can let you go back to sleep. I feel so awful now.
His nice little collar that he got. Skull and
Oh.
crossbones.
He's like, what's going on?
I just want to go back to sleep.
I thought cats were nocturnal. Shows how much I know. Well, the chef and Jack, we're happy to have you. And
Thank
finally, we're happy to have her back. Here she is, fresh out of the 80s episode, coming back to the Naughty Audies. Here is Double Dork. Double Dork, how are you doing?
Doing good. Hi.
Good, excellent. Hey, so you did not too shabby on your first episode, and you It sounds like let me put this on screen. I can't believe I haven't yet. We're gunning for this lovely championship title, the Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia Championship belt. There are two people in the running for it for the season finale. We'll figure out a third person tonight. Dumbledore, you were around for the unveiling of that title. So let me ask you, do you have a favorite movie in the years of 2000 to 2009?
Yeah, Legally Blonde came out in 2001.
There you go. Legally Blonde with Reese Witherspoon. Oh, like it's hard? Oh, it's a good movie. Fantastic stuff. And what a great way to segue to our first game, because not only are we playing that lovely game of rounding numbers, the Money Pit, but this is a special edition of the Naughty Audies, and I always think of some great comedy movies when I think of the Naughty Audies. So this is going to be all comedies. There are 5 questions, and each one is 5 points. So I will start by showing you. We're going to do what we did last time we played this game. I will start with the lowest and gradually climb up. So question 2 will be higher than question 1. Question 3 will be higher than question 2, and so forth. So we have to kind of scrape the barrel a little bit for question 1. So can you tell me, round to the nearest million for 5 points, the worldwide box office of Geely?
Have
Yeah.
to.
That's right. That's right. I'm starting with Bennifer's
worst
own. Oh, they weren't Bennifer. Bennifer was Ben Affleck and
Jennifer Aston.
Aniston.
Aniston, that's right.
Jennifer Garner.
Thank you. Yes.
No, that was the original Bennifer. They were. He just went from one Bennifer to another Bennifer.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
they were actually
Okay.
married during this movie, weren't they?
Yes,
No.
they were. They weren't.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
They never got married. Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought they
Oh, they
were.
never
Maybe
did?
they were just together. Okay.
Yep,
I
they
know
were
Jennifer
engaged,
Lopez
so
has been married a lot of times.
She gave the
but-
ring back.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
don't
because I
be
remember
fooled
when
by
this
the rocks
came
that she
out,
got.
everyone was like, the sex scene is real or something. I don't know.
So thumbs up when you have your best guess for the worldwide gross to the nearest million of Geely, starring Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. We're just waiting on one more thumb. When Dumbledore has that written down, she'll stick up her thumb. There we go. All right, so we will go in the order of introduction here. Katie, what do you have?
I have 1.2 million because I agree it was a terrible movie.
Now, as far as decimal points go, if I can round that to 1 million if you want, or if you want to stick with 1.2 million, that's fine. But we'll just future reference. We'll say that. How about that?
All right.
Let's go now to DJ Uncle Tay.
I was a little bit more on the generous side, and I said 25 million.
25 million. Okay, we'll now go to the chef.
So I'm with DJ Uncle Tay. I was a little generous, and I went 25 million.
25 million also, just like DJ Uncle Tay. Interesting. Dumbledore, what is your answer?
11 million. I don't know where there goes. 11 million.
11 million. Okay. Well, only one person did not overbid, and that is Katie. Geely made $7 million worldwide.
I'm glad I changed my answer because I originally had 12 million and decided that was too much, so that's why I made it 1.2.
Oh, okay. All right. There's a glimpse into the strategy. Well, it gave you 5 points, so well done on that.
The budget of Geely was 75.6 million. So just think about that.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
I thought I remember the budget being something like
Anonymous de
50
Padre
million.
Filius Spiritus Sancti.
Ouch. Ouch. Well, it's nowhere to go but up from here. This film will definitely be higher than $7 million. Give me your estimate for the worldwide gross box office of Jay and Silent Bob.
I love that
Right
movie.
back.
My favorite movies.
It's so good.
99. I'm stupid.
It's
Can I
underrated.
give this
Yeah,
one 500 million because of the place in my heart?
Now, yeah, I mean, if your brain's fighting your heart, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe go with the brain first. I don't know, but yeah, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Give me a thumbs up when you have your number written down.
I still
let's
need to
just
see
one
the
more.
newest
All right.
one.
Oh, I haven't seen the newest one either. I need to.
It's on
check it out.
Interesting.
I saw it in the theater
Yeah.
with F-Bomb.
Really?
My-
Oh, with F-Bomb. Who
My
is in our
favorite part of the
season finale,
entire
by the
movie is
way.
the very end of that movie.
I have F-Bomb's belt over
Keenan,
here.
don't spoil it.
That's why I
all
said
right,
it's the
so-
end. I didn't tell you what happened.
My favorite part in Jonathan Bob is when they're in the van with the girls.
Oh, just you wait.
I can't talk about any of it because it's family friendly.
Just you wait. It's amazing.
Oh, I think
All
my
right,
favorite
Katie.
Kevin Smith movies was Dogma.
Katie, what do you have as your estimate?
I went with 30 million.
30 million. Okay, we'll go to DJ Uncle Tay.
I went with 21 million.
21 million. We'll go to the chef now.
I really feel that this is going to be an answer at some point, so I said 25 million.
25 million yet again. All right. It helped F-Bomb on an earlier season or earlier episode. Dumbledore, what's your estimate?
15 million.
15 million. Okay.
Yeah.
Looking things over here, it looks as though we're going to Katie again. It is $34 million. So Katie has now 10 points on the board, waiting for the other contestants to mark on there. But don't worry, there's a few more questions left. Now, if you will, give me your estimate for the worldwide box office gross of Zoolander. Zoolander.
Well, I guess, yeah, Ben Stiller.
Oh, yeah. Here, let me see if I can do Blue Steel with it. It's not really working. It's not really working. But
They have
give
a
me
really
your
good cast.
guess. Give me a thumbs up when you have your guess for Zoolander. I see 2 thumbs so far. 1 more thumb left to go. DJ Uncle Tay, he's thinking. He's a thinking about the Zoolander. He's
For
thinking. All
comedy,
right.
they had a really good cast, I thought.
Oh yeah, I love to revisit the first Zoolander. I don't know what to say about the second one, but Katie, what is your estimate for the first Zoolander?
I guessed 42 million.
$42 million. Okay, DJ Uncle Tay.
I said 61 million, and I would just like to point out all my scribbles because I flip flop a lot.
Oh, it's quite all right. All right, 61 million. The chef, what is your answer?
I said 55 million.
55 million.
And I'm going to
all
up you and do Magnum.
Oh, jeez. We're going to have sound issues with the way you're treating those headphones. Double Dork, what is your estimate for Zoolander?
Oh, I did 50 million.
50 million is all right. I see that
50.
there. All right.
Sorry, I
One of
died.
you-
The headphones flew off his head.
And he's like doing the Undertaker's eyes or something. So one of you got it exactly right. I can reveal it was the contestant that said $61 million. That was DJ Uncle Tay Tay. Well done, my friend.
That's awesome.
I believe that's the only time that has happened on CPLNT.
It's come very close,
Yeah,
but
the
I
first
think
time
you're right.
ever.
I think that is a first. We'll see if we can get that ball rolling some more. Question 4, one of my all-time favorites here. Give me the worldwide box office gross of Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. And again, it is higher than $61 million. That's the only kind of hint I could give you. I'm getting a lot of the unrated editions of these comedies, I'm just now noticing.
As you should.
It's like I have no choice in the matter or something. So we've got 2 thumbs, 3 thumbs. We got 1 more thumb left. All right. There we have it. Let's go to Katie's estimate.
I said 75 million.
75 million. Let's go to DJ Uncle Tay Tay.
I said 84 million.
84 million. Now let's go to the chef.
I said 98 million.
98 million. Now let's go to Dumbledore.
I said 89 million.
89 million. Okay, well, folks, we have another new person on the scoreboard, and that is Dumbledore. Just 2 off there. $91 million for Anchorman,
Yay!
The Legend of Ron Burgundy. Everyone, come see how good she looks. All right, so question 5. Once again, we are going to have you do math. So here's the little twist. Here we go. Get
I
ready.
was a theater major.
Both of these, I'm sorry. Sometimes you have to do algebra. Both of these films are Apatow Productions and came out in the summer of 2007. Give me what you think the worldwide box office gross combined is for Knocked Up and Superbad.
Both good movies.
So,
Wait,
just
sorry,
like
go ahead.
last time, if you get either of these on the nose, just like DJ Uncle Tay Tay did earlier, I will give you an extra 3 points. So I will give 5 points to whoever gets closest on the combined. And if anybody has any of the actual numbers, I'll give you 3 points. And I could tell you both films did better than Anchorman did. Both of them are higher than $91 million. So I will let you have a little bit of time to do math there. And I'm wearing my Michael Cera hoodie for the Naughty Audies. Michael Cera was in Superbad. Fantastic guy. He runs like a deer. He's the fastest kid alive. So I did not put on my McLovin vest. I didn't want to look like Aladdin. So once you have your math down, stick your thumb up in the air. Wave it like you just don't care, I guess, if you want.
Trivia.
There you go. The chef waving it. Yep. So again, you don't have to write down both. You don't have to write down the individuals if you don't want to, but you do get an extra 3 points if you get that right. So we've got 1 more thumb left that we're waiting on. That is Katie. She's doing the math. I can tell she's. Taylor, DJ Uncle Tay Tay, do you have your calculator out?
No, I don't. I was just staring at my answers, being like, do I think this is viable?
Quite all right. Quite all right. All right, that's all the thumbs. So we will go to that last thumb that came up. Katie, what do you have?
I guessed 204 million total,
Okay.
with 98 million for Superbad and 106 million for Knocked Up.
106 million for Knocked Up.
Yep.
And 98 million for Superbad,
Yes.
making your guess 204 million. Okay. DJ Uncle Tay, what do you got?
I had 218 million total.
Okay.
And then individually, I had Knocked Up at 102 million and Superbad at 116 million.
Okay. Next, we will go to the chef.
All right, so I had a total of 200 million, 90 million for Knocked Up, and 110 for Superbad.
Okay. And next, we'll go to Dumbledore.
I had 116 for Knocked Up, 109 for Superbad, and 225 overall.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking over all your scores here. Unfortunately, not an extra 3 points going to anybody, but it looks like Dumbledore has won this question. So that means the total is $391 million. Superbad did $171 million, and Knocked Up did $220 million, making a total of 391 million. And since the highest bid there was Dumbledore at 225 million, she is on the scoreboard there. So excellent work. That was a successful game of the Money Pit. We'll go now to round 2. But before we do, we have to remind you to subscribe so you can get all the episodes of Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia, so you can find out when it happens who is going to win this lovely championship belt of CPLMT knowledge. We'll be right back with round 2.
And punch that bell.
Punch that bell. Subscribe.